This one's for the strippers, you know, the influencers, the ones that do it for the ground. Yes, ma'am. Here we go. That Birkin bag makes her glad that she met
All
me.
right, y'all. Y'all
Got
know
it.
the vibes, man. We back at it. I'm so excited, man. I got double duty tonight. Like I had two interviews. It's been a minute, okay? But I'm so excited to be back in this seat. I got a super dope artist checking in tonight. We're gonna get in all his business. Okay. We're gonna talk about his
No doubt.
music and some other things. But I would like to introduce everybody. This is my guy right here, right? Ty. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, DJ Nisa. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for having me on your platform, and thank the universe for allowing me to be here. That's what's up.
Look, that's
Sad.
what I'm talking about. Okay. Universe align some things up. Got you in
What's
the
up?
building. Okay. Now, I was gonna ask you this before we started the interview, but I had to save it because I know the audience gonna want to know the same thing. Why do they call you right eye tie?
Well, when I was born, I know a lot of people, they thought it was affiliated with some other stuff because of the right and the colors I love, whatever the case might be. And I have a past, but that's not the reason why they call me right eye tie. The reason why they call me right eye tie is because when I was born with a birth deficiency in my right eye, and
Oh,
people used to pick on me, about it, and I didn't know how to deal with that. Bullying is bullying, you know what I mean? And
mhm.
so even as an adult, I've always been subconscious about it.
Yeah, yeah,
And but I always noticed, you know what I'm saying? I never had no problem pulling, you know what I mean? Never had no issues. So, you
right.
know, it never stopped me before. So, I wanted to take something that was negative and
Mhm.
just turn it around and make something positive, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to say something about myself that described me, but
Yeah.
also let people know that I'm a writer, you know what I mean, and everything that goes. So I just one word, like what can I say about me is right eye tie. That's the most distinguishing thing about me is my right eye. So I
Oh,
chose right
that's
eye tie.
perfect. That's perfect. I love it, man. Hey, I shoot, you better own that. Hell,
I
get your
do.
I love to hear it. So look, let's tell everybody exactly what it is you do, Ty, because they may not understand what you got going on.
Okay, my name is Ty. By nature, I'm a writer. First and foremost, before anything, I've been blessed to be able to write in multiple genres. I mean, when I say multiple genres, I can write in pretty much every genre except the few I think that I don't like.
Oh, I
um,
get
but pretty much, yeah, I'm a writer. And I've been around for a while. I've been doing music for quite some time. I started off, in gospel music, you know what I'm saying? And from there, I've done, play songs in movies and all that great stuff, Grammy ballads, and
Ooh,
a couple nominations and stuff like that. And and being an independent, doing it on my own, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's telling me now, like, yo, you did all this, like that's dope, and this is huge. And I'm like, yo, it didn't feel like it when I was doing it, but I'm just glad that everything's paying off right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just decided, the last few years I wanted to make a change from like being behind the scenes,
mhm.
you know what I mean, and just actually, be more visible now. You know what I mean? So
I
just
love
let people know that I'm alive. I'm here. You feel
you.
me?
You here? You stamping yourself. You certified, like right there. I love to hear
Right
that.
there. No.
That's so fire. So tell me, like, how you start? Like what got you into writing, doing music? Like, what really sparked that passion within you?
One of y'all.
That did it for you, huh? That's it.
That
That's
did
it.
it. That's
That's
all it
all.
took. That's all it took. Ain't nothing like a broken heart. You feel me? So so
Man.
but I thank God for that broken heart right now because since that broken heart, I wrote so many beautiful songs and I had people tell me, over the years that how they enjoy my music and how much it means to them and how it changed their lives and stuff like that. So let me get this light back.
Oh, you good. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we it's just a broken heart. A
Oh,
broken heart did that for
you
me,
could
you know
tell
what I
so many
mean?
stories with a broken heart.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And since then, like I said, that heart's been mended. But you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Miss Lady, for breaking my heart. Look at where I'm at today. You feel me?
We got to give her the props because like that
No
it catapulted you to some crazy, crazy
Yeah,
things, which is so such
yeah,
a blessing. You
yeah.
have done phenomenal things thus far. Is it anything else like that you haven't done yet that you want to get your hands on, get to do?
Mm. Well, yeah. I mean, that's so many things. I want to act. I
Ooh.
know that's a secret thing. I wanna do spoken word. You know what I'm saying? I want to do, you know, I want to do comedy. You know, I heard I was funny, so the best way to test that is actually doing it in front of a live audience. You know, I've never been afraid to go for what I want. I
Ah,
think that if you have an ambition to do something, I just never allow anybody with all the isms that's going on in today's world. You know, you're too old, you're too young, you're too this, you're too that, you're too this, and I just never allowed that to affect me. I just always felt like if I want to do something, if I put my mind to it and have the right energy behind it, I think that's going to take off. And
I'm
so, you know, pretty much I've always lived my life like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, so anything that we do, you know what I'm saying, I just look to, you know what I mean? If I believe in it, it's a
mhm.
go, just off the rip. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
yeah.
that's powerful right there. Let me ask
Yeah.
you this: who, music wise, like who influenced you, or is there anybody like?
Oh.
I mean, I know it's a lot of them, but like, who is
Yeah.
the one?
Um, one person that really, wow, wow, there's so many great people that influenced me as far as because you gotta remember when I started out singing in groups. So it was more of a group thing for us, you know what I mean?
Okay,
So
okay.
you know, and then you had your different things and stuff like that, different singers and stuff. You know, I've always liked this solo acts, but coming from that group background, you know what I mean? It's always been like, you know, ever since day one, like Jodeci, Boys the Men, you know, just any great singing groups, you know what I'm saying? They've always inspired me as far as any solo acts. I mean, you name it, you know, all the, you know, going back from the Aretha Franklins to the Kirk Franklins to the, you know, the Patti LaBelle's and you name it, the Luther Vandross is in the
Right.
Gerald Levert and the Eddie Leverts and the
Woo,
Leverts, the OJs, you know.
woo.
I can go on
You
and
better
on about
come
the
with it, Ty.
inspiration,
Come with
you
it,
know what I
Ty.
mean?
That's a
The
hell of
Marvin
a
Gaye, you
list.
know, the Marvin Gaye's, the Busta Rhymes, the you know what I'm saying, the, you know, Airbnb Rakims. I mean, I can go with it. You know, I grew up and I've been fortunate. You know, I'm so grateful and so blessed because I've been fortunate to experience so many different eras of music. And I think a lot of artists don't get a chance to do what, you know, unless you actually one of the bigger rappers right now that's actually older and doing what they do, you know, and they OGs now. You know, I feel like I'm blessed because you know I was there when breakdancing first happened. I know I'm telling my age, but I was there when they pulled out the cardboard boxes and they were spinning and shit. You know what I mean? And I know like, well, he's an old head. Well, yeah, I'm still living. You keep living, you're gonna get old too.
And that's the beauty
So
of it. I
and
want
that's
to
the
get
beauty
old.
of it. Right, exactly. You know, because we live in an era right now where it's like it's cool to die young and it's cool to do this and I just think that I want to be someone in this industry that said, yo, it's not cool to die young. It's cool to die a graceful death around with your kids and your legacy around you after you've done put in so much work and hard work. You know, who wants to put in all this hard work and to just to make it what we call make it and then be taken out of this world and not even have a chance to enjoy it. Not me, you know what I mean? There's enough of that going around the world right now. So, I want to be someone in this industry that can really, if I can, turn things around for the positive. Because like I said, inspiration has come from so many different peoples, the Fat Joes and the Diddies and the Biggies and the Pops. And, I was a part of all that stuff. So I'm grateful. I don't see that as being a curse. I see that as being a blessing because I have so much knowledge from where we come from the culture. I've seen the culture transition from one phase to the next and to the next, and hopefully to the next, God willing. You know what I'm saying? So I just really feel like, as long as we, stay focused and I stay focused, I'll be able to hopefully, have a voice in this industry and reach some of these younger folks, you know what I'm saying? And let them know that, yo, you can come from wherever, you know what I mean? I don't come from no silver spoon. You can come from wherever and you can still change your life. Look at Master P, look at Jay-Z, look at all the bigger artists that came from the streets. And I no doubt know that they probably had work put in. They're not. I don't want to put nobody's name out there like that. But when it's time to transition as a people, I think that we need to transition. And I think so many of us, especially as young Black men, have such a hard time in transitioning from the streets to success because it's all we know, and that's why we always want to run back to the same hoods, the same homies, the same females, and stuff like that, instead of seeing what the universe is actually doing in our lives and saying, you know what, change is, there's nothing wrong with change. So, I think that change is looked upon as being lame and crazy. And I think that I just think it's twisted and it's time for us to take our music back. I think it's time for us to have a message again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this generation doesn't have a message, but I grew up when a love song was a love song and there was no innuendos about love, that it was actually love. You know what I'm saying? So So yeah, so I just want to be a positive influence, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to hate on the younger generation. I love y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. Get that money. They're giving it to y'all by the truckloads. Get it, build it, invest it, save it, do what you got to do, take care of your families with it. But most of all, live. You know what I mean? Live.
Hey man, listen, man, come on, God, dog.
What
Hey,
happened?
that's some
Talk
real.
to me.
That's real. And
Yeah.
everything you said is so valid. Like I can't even. I got to give you props for that, man. You wise. You been through some things. I could hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
no doubt.
experienced life.
No doubt. Like I shared earlier, my wife, I was telling her, the universe when he speaks to me, and I was like, listen, he told me there's 4 P's that he wants me to always remember. And I never thought about this until today. And I want to share that with you and your audience. The only person that's heard this is my wife and I, and straight from the universe's mouth. And so it's gonna go for you and your audience. So that's 4 P's that I want your audience to always, the young folks, to always remember, right? That with positive energy is gonna bring you product. And with product, it brings you profit. And with that profit, is going to bring you a process. But if you undo it all, you're going to come out with a life that simply that you can say for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's perfection. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be perfect in everybody else's eyes. You know what I'm saying? But you come out with the perfect life for yourself, and you'll be able to be happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you applied those P's in your life. You know what I mean?
That's some good word. That's some good word right there. Listen,
You know.
hey, y'all better take this in. Like y'all getting a lot of gems right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh my gosh, I love it. Look, we getting deep in here. We could talk all day, but we gotta let them know about the record. Let's talk about Pound for Pound.
Yes,
Who produced it? How'd you put it together? I need details.
okay, so it was crazy because I was looking for new music and I wanted to do something different. And I had, I've done, like I said, I've done every type of record you probably imagine, from gospel to country, from country to pop, from pop to dance, and you name it, electric, whatever. I got a record for it. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do something different. I even got records, multiple records for weed. So I wanted to do something different. So what I did was I was sitting on my sitting on my back in my backyard, and I deal with a lot of different producers that a lot of multi-platinum producers that I thought wouldn't talk to me. I went on this platform called BeatStars, and I linked up on one called Wishmaster.
Okay.
And I went on his site one day. And I actually heard that dun 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 dun. I said, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I just said out my mouth, this one's for the strippers, the influencers, the ones that do it for the ground. Yes, ma'am. Here we go. And from there, I wrote the song. I wrote the song like in 5 minutes. And I was pleased with my wife.
What's your wife say?
Hey, when she first heard it, she was like, mm-hmm. I was like, mm-hmm. But I thank God she's very supportive. She's she's the backbone of my whole operation. She always has been, always been my day one. My best friend, my queen, my African, beautiful Black. I love everything about her. You know what I'm saying? Everything about her, and we don't have the perfect marriage, but we've been together 20 years. So that tells you something, you know what I mean?
In the game.
Yeah, so that tells you a lot about, what we doing, how we doing it, and everything like that. So with that being said, I'm just, a lot of wisdom that I have, and I'm not ashamed to say it comes from her. A lot of things that I hear, I hear her speak from her spirit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I credit a lot to what I do to my wife. She was for me. I got to pick up this order right quick.
Oh, you good? You good?
Hey, I don't tape, man. Look, $2.
No.
Look.
Hold on one second. I'm on a tip. I need to order the food. Hey, baby.
Gas is expensive.
I'm live on the radio, and Mr. Uber said we ain't even tip him enough for $2.
$2. Gas expensive.
I say gas is expensive, baby. You only take the man $2? Wow, Ma, I'm surprised that you can be getting like 10, 15 bucks. Hold on one second.
Oh, no problem.
I did. I guess he mad because my wife did. He said my wife gave him $2 for a tip. Like, bro, I'm on live on the radio. I didn't order your food. If I would have ordered, I would have broke you off, bro. I ain't order. I'm live on the radio.
He was hurt about that. He was a little felt away.
Listen, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I definitely get it, because when I tip, like, that's the difference between me and her though. Because when I tip. Even when I go out to restaurants, I tip. Like, I leave the waiter $100 everywhere I go. I leave 100. Anybody that sees this place know me. They can testify. In a restaurant, I leave $100 for my waiter.
Yeah,
my waiter. You know what I'm saying? My wife, not so much. She ain't gonna leave you that much money. So I'm sorry. And he driving. Listen, bro, driving away slow. Like, he about to listen. She ain't calling you
bad, man.
Mrs. Webb ain't calling you back, bro. Had you? And see, now listen, my thing is this, right? My thing is this. Even for me, like even in that situation, right? Mm-hmm. Had you came up, you don't know, I'm telling you, I'm live on the radio. Had you came up to me and say, yo, bro, y'all tip me $2, like, I would, but you said, if you said it to me in a way where, like, you know, can you help a brother? Whatever, you know, anything, I would have been more than happy to. You know what I'm saying?
He became very entitled.
Yeah, and that's the thing, I think, and that's a great example of how the music industry is also. I think a lot of artists as well, some think that because they are so talented and they're this and that they just deserve it. Like, I deserve to be on top of the game, and I deserve this thing, and I deserve to have this because it's just expensive to look like me. It's expensive to wear the shoes I wear, and it's expensive to do. Well, you know what? You chose that lifestyle. And if that's the lifestyle that you chose, I didn't choose to be an Uber driver. I chose to be a songwriter. The difference between me and you is the mentality. That's it. You know, I can't stress this enough to my people. You cannot get mad with other people for your choices. Now, you're mad about the $2, but she didn't have to give you nothing. My thing is this. See, I learned, especially in this game and in every area of my life, I'm grateful. Because had he been grateful for the $2, he said, bro, you know, she only left me $2. You know, I'm trying to tell him, like, bro, I'm trying to give him his, like, bro, I ain't leaving nothing. I'm not on the radio, so, you know what I mean? It's not me. Like, but if you come at me the right way, I got you. But if you don't come at me the right way, why would I want to give you? I'm not going to give you because you feel like you should be entitled. Now, I can be honest with you, and I want to get off this because we're on my interview on my time. I don't want to use too much energy to that. So my thing is this with that situation, whereas that's the first time that's ever happened to me with any services that I ever had. Mm-hmm. That's never happened until today. And you know, and things happen for a reason, and it happens to teach us lessons. It happens and I don't want you to delete this either. I want you to let.
It's a great example, like how you handle it. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and we can leave it alone. But I thought you knew him the way he was walking up.
Nah, I thought I knew it was the Uber. I knew I had food coming.
He walked up like he know you or something.
Nah, no, bro. You know me. Like, I'm like, I felt like he knew me too. He's like, bro, $2. I'm like, bro, I don't even know you. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't even know you, bro.
but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? But I am, like, honestly, I am shocked that she only left him $2. I don't know why she's never done that. But maybe I don't know. Maybe
how she felt. Look, she
maybe that was her energy. I don't know. I can't speak for her. Like, she's in the house. I can't speak for her right now. So
that's right.
I'm sorry about the $2, but you know, gas is expensive. You knew that when you bought a car. Shit.
Facts. We know.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Ty, you are definitely one of my favorite interviews thus far. I'm not supposed to have favorites because I love all the artists I get to talk to, but this has been by far one of the most engaging. And I think that you dropped hella gems. You know what I'm saying? Like, for people that's watching, like, just go tap in further. Matter of fact, because I gotta play this song for them. Okay. So let's do this. Tell everybody all your social media so they can tap in with you, follow you. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll kick it to your song.
No doubt. So you guys can follow me at Ryte. That's RYTEEYETY on all platforms. That's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's Twitter, that's YouTube. You can find me at Ryte. My Instagram got that little blue check now, so that's today. I guess that means I'm special. I thought I was special before that, but you know, You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm special now. So since I'm special, y'all check in with me. You know what I'm saying?
And do that
Listen.
ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this here. I'm gonna let y'all get to the song. I'm as real as people always talking about keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm as real as it's probably gonna get, because I'm not trying to be hard. I'm not trying to be tough. I'm not trying to be the last gangster. I'm not trying to disrespect. I want my people to know that you can be strong and still be a warrior and still be a king and still keep your composure. You understand me? So, because now usually I'm gonna be real with you. Had he stepped to me like that before, and I went on the phone with you, it'd have been a whole situation. Because I don't
I
let nobody
understand.
talk to me. Yeah, I don't let nobody talk to me like that. But because I'm a professional and I'm on my job right now, and like he's on his job right now, the difference, like I said, the difference between me and him is the mentality.
Come on now.
So, and let that be a lesson to every young artist out there. It's your mentality, your attitude was definitely let you know what altitude you're gonna take in this business.
I love it.
All right?
Man, I gotta give you a round of applause. Hold on. Right outside.
No, I appreciate that.
I need you to introduce your song so I can play it.
Yo, this you got right outside the $2 tip guy. You know what I'm saying? You about to listen to my new song, Pound for Pound. You heard me?
Let's go. Meet the plug. Y'all know the vibes. Pound for pound, right outside. Add it to your playlist. Okay. Play it 80 million times. And you already know. Until next time.
No.
This one's for the strippers, you know, the influencers, the ones that do it for the ground. Yes, ma'am. Here we go. That Birkin bag makes her glad that she met me. Got her legs over head in the backseat. Couple meal like the deal, call it hefty. When I tickle down the middle, I'm a lefty. Pull it gently to the side.